What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin. In today's video, we are going to be an NBA expansion team joining the league. We are on a grind, so I'm going to try to get a series going and see if you guys really enjoy it. If you do, leave a comment, subscribe, and let us know. And let us know how things are going and what you think what you think about the moves that I've made. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so like I said in the intro, this is our expansion team. We're going to do this for 1 or 2 years. We'll see how things go. Hopefully making this a series. I'd hope so. But we are the Nashville Knights, and the first thing that we got to do is we have the expansion draft. But before that, we have to wait for the other teams to pick the players that they want to protect, basically meaning we cannot draft them. And when we do draft, we have those that they don't protect. They only can protect like 8 out of 15, so we've got a good chance of getting at least 1 or 2 good players. So with that being said, let's jump into the draft. So here is a quick recap of our moves before the season started. We could just be making moves later on down the season depending on how it goes. So we signed 3 guys that are going to be our bench, just sitting there as a just in case. Matt Thomas, again, or for some reason it's a $0 deal. Same with Nwaba. But then Rajon Rondo got his and got $1.84 million, so on a 1-year deal. I don't mind Rondo. He was a Celtic a little while ago. But anyways, let's get into the moves that we have made to help better our team. So the first big move, and the most surprising one, that the Rockets gave us Kevin Porter Jr. for Grayson Allen in a second rounder. I'm okay with that. It's a second rounder, probably not going to come about. Not much coming from that. And I don't mind getting rid of Grayson Allen. And then I was like, all right, Kevin Porter Jr., good point guard. We don't really need our starting point guard at this point. Plus, I want to get rid of Duncan Robinson. So Wright and Robinson together, we picked up Rozier and a second rounder, so fill the gap of the other one. I know it's different years, but we at least have a second one. And then I was like, all right, cool, great, cool, love that. What can I get for Terry? And I turned it around, Terry Rozier and Jericho Sims, and an exception, so we're paying for $5,000 extra for Wiggins. Really good pickup because Wiggins is a solid defender. He can score. Plus we got a first rounder for 27 from the Warriors. And then I was like, all right, I have a lot of big contracts. Let's get rid of some. So Jonathan Isaac and a first rounder that we just got from the Warriors went ahead and packaged together for Jalen Duren. And Duren, hopefully, from what I've seen, he's going to be good. And then I moved him to power forward, so I was like, I don't really need Olynyk. It was a big contract that'd be sitting the bench. So Olynyk and a first rounder, our first rounder, went out to the Celtics. I might be helping out the Celtics a little bit. For Derek White, solid defender, good shooting guard. And then I was like, all right, now I got to get rid of Chris LeVert. So I put Chris LeVert and Terrence Davis together for a second rounder that we got earlier on. For Kenyon Martin, who I said earlier that I wanted, and Frank Kaminsky to kind of fill out the money situation. So different look than what we drafted, but I think it's going to be a good one. I think we're going to do fine. So far, the only ones that could be eligible by the end of this year for a new contract is Powell and Banton, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to sim this first half of the season to the not the All-Star break, but the trade deadline. And wow, we are loaded around the All-Star break, so don't have much of a break here. But we'll go to the trade deadline, and we'll see if we have to make any trades along the way. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. We're doing really well, actually. We are 35-18 for a new team. That's really awesome. We are 4th in the East, and we could still get knocked down, but we have had a lot of injuries, a lot of like uh-ohs, a couple of big nose breaks, bruised ribs, and hurt hips and stuff like that. But I think that we could really make a push in the playoffs to do something dangerous. Just looking if there's anything big that anybody got traded that was kind of a big name or anything like that. Doesn't look like it. D'Lo got re-signed. Pop went to the Kings. All right, that's pretty big. You know what? I haven't done? I haven't looked at our coach, at our staff here. That's probably making a huge difference. Now we have all C's. I'm firing this dude. I don't know what the heck. This computer does not know what is good for us. We're going to take on Trent Peterson. Yes, absolutely. And then fire you because you're not that good. We're going to take on Mike Brown wouldn't want to be with us. What about Newman? We'll take on Newman. How about you, buddy? Yeah. We got A+ and A in there. I'm going to fire you for him. Gooding, welcome to the team because I know you're going to accept it. Yep. And then we're going to fire you because there are people better than you there. My word. Yeah, this feels like an obvious choice to make those guys to join us, but like, dang. All right, we're going to take you. How about over here? We got B- and B+. Looks like that's the best. B, C+, and a C+. So yeah, we're going to fire you. Go ahead and look at what we can get. Alright, so I might have made a quick snap decision. He's got an A for potential, so we're going to take him. Alright, so we are now looking a little better staff-wise. A B- and a C+. Okay, staff-wise, we're looking a little better. Hopefully Trent Peterson can really carry us to something. But I was a little that makes a lot of sense of why we were not doing as well as I was hoping we were gonna do. So now Powell wants to re-sign. I'm gonna hold a little bit longer. You know what? I'll sign him. I'll sign him to that 4 years. I might try to knock him down a little bit. See what we can get him to be comfortable with. Let's see if I can get him for like $650. $651 for 2 years. And friend load? No, we'll bird it. Decline the offer. Cool. Let's try again. Let's see. Like, I could give you 7. I'd be comfortable at 7. $701. There we go. All right. So he accepted it, and everybody else kind of is bouncing. I think after this, he wants to test free agency. He's that rookie. So with that being said, let's check how we're doing stats wise. So Aiden has 16.5 points a game. He's got 11 rebounds a game and 1 assist. Not too bad. I don't mind that at all. Let's see what else. Who else is doing some work? 6 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, 1 assist from Kayvon Looney. Caruso with 5.7 points and 3.7 assists. Could do better. Dwight Powell still not great. Definitely off the bench. Grant, another one who's definitely off the bench. Banto's actually not bad. For somebody who's coming off the bench his first year, he's doing pretty good. Porter with 21.7 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, and almost 7 assists per game with 1.5 steals a game. That's really good. His 3-point percentage definitely could go up, though. That would be nice. Wiggins with 18.5 points per game and 5 rebounds a game with 3 assists. Durant, I told you, he's a beast. He's a monster. 17.2 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. Absolutely a tyrant underneath. Love that. Derek White, 15. He's consistent, 15.5 points a game. He's actually doing really well for us, and I love seeing that. Kenyon Martin, all right, 10 points a game. I didn't expect Kenyon Martin to do this well, so I'm happy with that. Kaminsky, obviously, Kaminsky's doing Kaminsky stuff. Rondo, yeah, whatever. Matt Thomas, whatever. So overall, our team is actually doing really well. The only people that aren't like really pulling the weight in my mind are these guys, like Caruso. He's doing all right, but could be doing better. But Looney and Caruso, even Powell. We just signed Powell, so I'm not trading him. But like Looney and Caruso might be a good option to look to trade. I'm gonna just see what I could get if I package them together. I would need a big and a small back though. All right. So no moves were made. We're gonna keep it as is, and run it down to playoffs. With Durant, who's down right now, and Grant Williams, who's down. While we're here, we're gonna check if we have any All-Stars. Don't have high hopes because we're still a young team. No such luck, and yeah. So looks like we are going into the rest of the season. I'm going to sim to the end of the season and we'll see how it goes. Young pulling out the MVP award with 33 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 12 assists. Nice. Paolo Banchero gets Rookie of the Year with 23 points, almost 9 rebounds, and about 4 assists. Not bad. Jordan Poole was 6th Man of the Year. I tried to get you, my friend. And Giannis gets the Depoy Player of the Year. Kevin Porter Jr., our mans, gets the Most Improved Player, 22 points, almost 5 rebounds, and almost 7 assists per game with 1.5 steals. Really good. Quinn Snyder gets his Coach of the Year. Did we get any Knights on the All-NBA teams? No. How about all defense? No. How about all rookie? I don't think we had any rookies other than Jalen. And we still didn't get anybody on him. All right, well, slight us, I guess. Oh, that's a rough matchup right off in the beginning. But we are the number 3 seed in the East. Nice. Whereas when we're looking at the West, I don't see any Surf, so we're doing better than them already. But yeah, so we finished with a 54-28 record. Not bad. Could have been better. The Hawks had a really good year with 64-18. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to just check standings in the 66-16 from the Lakers. And then, wow, they all did good over there. The West had some good teams. How did the Surf do? They were the first team out because they lost too much to Houston. Wow, that sucks. That's too bad. How does their roster look? Dennis Schroeder, Walker, Tate, Collins, Tice, Alvarado, Diallo. Not a bad group. Honestly, not a bad group. Dallas, what did Luka not play? How many games did he play this year? He must have got hurt. He had to have gotten hurt. Games played, he played 31. So yeah, he got hurt pretty early on in the season, I'd assume. Kyrie, 73 games. Kyrie's just not good enough to carry a team. Yes, I said it. Come at me. I will defend the crap out of myself. What about this group? With KD, D-Book? What is that? How do they end up this low? Game started, 81, 73. Durant was 73. They just were bad. That's surprising. I guess their bench is not good, but like that's surprising. Both of these teams should be a lot better. Yeah, this is pretty solid. That's who I expected. So here we go. We are going into the playoffs. Let's sim the play-in, and then we will start our series. All right. So we have the Bucks. The Bucks are a solid team. They must have had some injuries because there's no way they'd be a 6 seed. Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Bobby, Brooke. They're a solid group. But I think we could pull it out. I think we could beat them. All right, so we're gonna simcast, see how these games go. Sim the first game. Back and forth a little bit. It looks like the Bucks are going to pull that one out from underneath our feet. No! All right, next game. Come on, Knights. Back and forth. Big time back and forth game. Bucks pull it out at the very end. Giannis does not let them down with a triple-double. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Now we're in Bucks territory. We got to fight back. Looks like we're going to take that one pretty heavily. Yeah, okay. Again, got to do it again. Let's go. Another close one. It's a battle. Looks like the Bucks take another one. They are 3-1. This could be it for us. This is scary. Maybe Ayton coming back will help us. Ayton coming back, being a monster underneath. Ooh, it's tight with 2 minutes left. Back and forth, tied. 11 seconds left, and we have been eliminated by 1 point. Dang, that is too bad. So first season down, we are eliminated in a gentleman's sweep. But here's the thing, we are so young. We are very, very young, and we've got a lot of contracts that are going to last a little bit. So I think we're going to be all right. So now the big question becomes, do I make a trade and try to work up in the draft, or do I just sit on the 28th pick and run it back with what we got? Because what we got is a solid crew. The only ones that are walking right now are the 3 that we don't need, Kaminsky, Barton, and Grant, but we have bird rights on Grant, so I could easily sign him again. I have bird rights on him. I don't have any bird rights on Banton, but we'll see. I do have a lot of this, which could cause some problems, but we're gonna... I actually think I'm gonna give up some of this stuff. So renounce the rights to a lot of these dudes. Still has a player option on his contract. Okay. Yes. Renouncing rights to these guys because I want to make sure that I have space to pick up somebody. It's too bad that I can't renounce rights on Duncan Robinson, even though he's not on my team. But like, a lot of these guys I don't want or don't have a need to go get, so I will renounce the rights and open up some cap space. We still have these guys. Olynyk can go. I could drop his bird rights. Don't really matter to us because we need to have 3 before we can re-sign him and go over the salary cap. But he did have a solid year for us. 5 points. He contributed some, but I'm gonna renounce my rights to him. So that means that we have 94. Yikes, we are still way over. But like I said, we have a good chunk that are coming back, and I think that those guys are gonna be solid helps for us. I mean, we're gonna. I'll real quick. I think that's a good move. think that's the move that we're going to do. I hate to give up Powell because we just re-signed him, but he is getting up there in age, and we're getting 2 picks out of it. We can trade those 2 picks for something a little higher up. So real quickly, so we'll go with these 3 picks, and we're probably gonna make some trades when it comes to our picks. Sim to our pick, yep. So we are the 13th pick, the 16th pick, and the 28th pick. We have 19 trade offers. I'm not against taking a look. Cousins could be a good one. Kessler again, yeah. Get Dwight back and pick up Jalen Smith. That's not a bad option. Graham. Who is it that we would end up with the 13th pick? The Thompson brothers. And how has the draft gone so far? Scoot, Wemby. We'd still get that Thompson brother. We could still get that Thompson brother, I should say. This is the point guard Thompson brother, which we don't really need. I think with this one, I'm gonna just take the other Thompson brother. Or Anthony Black, honestly, if he's still there. Anthony Black been picked. So Anthony Black is still there. I could take him. What do we need though? What's the team look out here? Team needs. So we need a shooting guard, which the other Thompson brother would be good for. Kenny Martin. I don't want to overload there. We're gonna need. I think that would be our best bet, is taking that Thompson brother. So, Sear Thompson. My friend, please don't do me dirty. You are coming to live in Nashville. Alright, and then we're going to sim to the next pick. 16th pick. And no trade offers for the 16th pick. Dang, what about both of them together? Could get Amen. Bring both brothers in. The Surf got Amen. We got Cam Whitmore. He's up there. Isn't he pretty good? 76 overall. Amen is a 78, so hang on. Let me just. I don't know what I'm missing. I mean, Anthony Black. Has Anthony Black been taken? I could take him. Was he taken after us? Yeah, he was the next pick. Okay. So I think taking the other brother might be the move. I'm making that trade for the other brother. Because we have Caruso, who's on his last year. He's going to be 30. Oh man, that's a difficult choice. Alright, let's check again. We're gonna make a trade here. All 3 of them. Jalen would be helpful, but he's only on a 1 year now, right? Maybe got a player option. Cam Whitmore. Is it because I added that second first rounders then if they're gonna get upset about that. I think I'm gonna take Cam Whitmore. Take him. 2 first-round picks for you, and I get Cam Whitmore, who's a solid, what looks to be a solid player. I don't know where the trade for Amen went, but it is what it is. And we'll sim to our last pick. My mans, you are coming with me. Can't believe somebody slid down this far in the draft, but feel great for the Knights who landed the player to the potential of becoming all-star. Wow, that's a big deal. Sim to the end. Alright, so let's jump into free agency here. We do have a couple of offers out there already. Hopefully they accept and come back. That makes it a lot easier on us. Alright, player progression. Wiggins went down to an 81. Still really good. But we have up, a down for Derek White, up for Whitmore. We like that. Rookie's going up. Not a lot of negative. Not terribly bad. Prince went up some. He is gonna be a G while, I think. Sim this stuff. Okay. All-star selection. Congrats, New York. And then we are gonna load or download the next one. We've got, go ahead and throw untapped potential on Whitmore, and we'll throw combo guard at Porter Jr. And then we are done the first season. So not a bad season as our first year as a team in the league. Definitely could have done better. But I think that we're gonna do okay. I think I don't see us being a terrible team, but I think that we can really thrive when it comes to the right conditions for us. Now, Kenyon Martin Jr. does not want to resign. Honestly, good riddance. You are going to be a good trade asset for us. We do have a couple of undecideds. But they won't be getting as much like Caruso. I can definitely give you that. For a 29-year-old, I wouldn't mind that, I guess. You're a little low, but, you know, maybe it'll change. We'll see what happens. But I think overall, I think we are doing pretty good for where we are. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me at all my socials at TheSoccerKing1239. The website is linked down below with our merch, and peace out.